Happy Valentine's Day. I've got a kitty here, hold on. Today we are going on a solo Valentine's date. Wow! This is Moby, by the way. He's my oldest boy. I love him so much. 20 pounds of love and sass. Okay, happy Valentine's Day. We're gonna do a little solo Valentine's date today because I love Valentine's Day and I love love. Do not love relationships though. So we're gonna take ourselves on a little date because we deserve it. And I also just love doing things by myself. It's one of my favorite things. So that's what we're gonna do. Well, come here. He didn't want to be set down, I guess. Okay. I like to treat my solo dates like a dog's last day before they get put down. Because some date stuff that you'd normally do isn't really that fun, period, for me, and then that fun to do by yourself. You gotta find stuff that's fun to do by yourself. So today, we are going to go to the craft store and pick out a craft. I love doing a craft. I have a whole room dedicated to them. And we're gonna get ready like you would a date. You're gonna get ready for yourself, put on some makeup, put on some clothes. We are going to have some snacks and pick out a craft. And that's what we're gonna do for Valentine's today. Should be fun. Let's put some makeup on. I'm just gonna do a quick, easy makeup today because it's so cold out that makeup's not even fun. Does that make sense? I'm in the Midwest. There is currently a foot of snow outside still, and it's been there for like 2 weeks. And we just got like 2 or 3 more inches yesterday. So I'm just not in the mood to do any makeup. I put on moisturizer a few hours ago, but I might need it more. I might need more, I'm not sure. I have this Bobbi Brown face base. It's a primer and moisturizer. Maybe I should use this. I only used it once and I don't think I liked it, but also my skin was struggling when I used it and I feel like I'm in a better spot with my skin right now, so maybe I'll like it. Should I do it? Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna put some Aquaphor on my lips too. I use a Q-tip for my Aquaphor because I kept getting Aquaphor stuck under my nails and it was driving me nuts. And since it's so thick, it was so hard to get out under my nails. So now my fingers are banned from touching Aquaphor. Lately I've been using the Glossier Stretch Concealer and I like it because it's so dewy, like it's aggressively dewy, so I can still put a powder on top of it and it doesn't completely dry me out. Okay, I think I'm liking the Bobbi Brown base. It looks nice. I hate the smell of it though. It's not an intense smell or something, it's just like citrus. Just general citrus, and I'm really not a citrus girl, but if you like that I bet you'd like this. But it's looking very nice, the finish, like my skin. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of contour next. I only do my it just looks like mud. I only do my cheekbones and then just a little bit under my chin and under my jaw. I do not believe in nose contour. If anybody has any bronzer recommendations for cool toned pale people where it doesn't make you look like an Oompa Loompa, I will take them. I even have, like, I like the Patrick Ta contour because it's basically like I'm putting gray mud on my face and it's great, but the bronzer still is so orange that it's painful. So cooler toned. I know you can't have a completely cool toned bronzer. Cooler toned bronzer, Rex, please and thank you. Oh, we've got another kitty visiting. This is Nifty. She's got one cloudy eyeball and her ear's all funky, and she's the baby of the group. Let's set the face. might try this today. Normally I use the NARS Orgasm, but my aunt gave me this little e.l.f. blush palette for Christmas, and this light pink is really calling me. I always drag it up to my eyebrows, and I know that's like really compliments round faces. I have a diamond shaped face, but it looks so cute, so I do it anyways. Obviously the nose, a little on the forehead, a little under the chin. Highlighter. I always put on so much highlighter. I was 14 in 2016, so like when I was learning to do makeup, and I never got rid of the 2016 highlighter. Especially my Cupid's bow, girl. Like you can even see it from the front. I love it so much. There are obviously some in the inner corner too. Need some eyebrow gel. I really wish I knew where my pink honey lipstick was, but I cannot find it anywhere. So we're gonna use this Kylie Cosmetics one in Snow Baby. I think it's a little too warm for me, but that's okay. See, like the defined Cupid's bow with the highlighter, it's definitely a me preference, but I love it. And then I'm gonna smudge it out. Oh look, I even have Valentine's nails. Aren't these cute? Now it's time for mascara. I'm also a big believer, if you get mascara on your eyelid, just leave it there. Just leave it there. Unless you're doing something like important. But for day to day, if I get a little mascara on my eyelid, like right there, it's just gonna stay there. That's where it wanted to be. Let me show you in slightly better lighting. What do we think? Oh my gosh, don't look inside my medicine cabinet. What the heck? How nosy of you. Okay, what do we think? Oh my god, there's my cat back there. Hello? Did you get a book? I'm vlogging. Hey, did you get a book? No. That's my sister. I really like that blush actually. Let's go put on some clothes so we can survive out in the cold while we go to Michael's. Rest in peace, Joann's. It's 15 degrees outside, so we need to stay warm. Honestly, I'm just thinking, keep the sweatshirt, put a wool sweater over it, and then some jeans. I think that's probably our best bet. Okay, give me a sec, I'm gonna put clothes on. We've got a couple hat options. It's very bright outside, so I think I'm gonna do a baseball hat over my wool hat. Nothing is worse than being blind from the snow when the sun's out. Okay, but hat options, we've got Midwest Princess, Chapel Roan. We've got Skyline Chili, when you're feeling good and hungry. It's Skyline time. And then we've got Miss Sabrina Carpenter, Don't Embarrass Me, Motherfucker. What are we thinking? I'm kind of leaning towards Skyline. It's everything we need from a hat. And then I am just gonna ignore what the braid looks like in the back. I'm not too worried about it. The hood covers it mostly anyways, and we have a hat on. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't concern us. We're ready to go to Michael's. I should probably figure out what craft I wanna do. I'm between a couple options. We'll have to see when we get there what calls to me and feels right. I might make a little fairy garden space in my craft room for my calico critters. I might do little fabric post-it notes and attach them to a plain tote bag. Or I might make some sleep masks. Not sure which, probably one of those. Could be none of those. I have most of the things for all of those, but would need just an extra few stuff from the craft store. Let's go to Michael's. We're here. Michael's time. Michael's. I was too busy jamming, so I didn't think about which craft I want to do more, so we'll figure it out in here together. I forgot to bring my regular glasses, so I'm just gonna have to do this in my sunglasses and hope that it's not too dark. Oh, there's some cute spring stuff here. Michael still has not filled the Joanne-sized decor hole in my heart. But there's some cute stuff. Okay, there's some fairy house house. There's some miniatures stuff here, so I could do that with my calico critters if I see something that really calls to me, because I do need a new setup for my calico critters, so this would be fun. And we're on a $50 budget too, because I have a gift card. So that's our budget for today. Look, this stuff is kind of cute. There's like a little flower shop, some trees. I have like benches and stuff at home. Like I have some fairy house miniature stuff, so I wouldn't need everything. But this is some cute stuff. Oh, I like the little fountain, the little house. Oh my gosh. And I wouldn't be able to do any like fake foliage or anything, because this is just gonna go on a shelf in my craft room and my cats would eat it. Okay, wait, okay. We'll keep this in mind, because look at that. I'm sorry. That's so stinking cute. Oh, the little tree next to it. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, the little kitty. And if I did do this, I would craggle them down to a tray, like Lego movie style, which I know is no fun, but again, with cats, they would take everything and I would never see it ever again. They would hide it somewhere I would never know. But okay, we'll keep that in mind. I like what I see there, but we'll keep looking. I found some Rit dye and I need this for another project, so I just grabbed that while we're here. So what? Our budget is $50 minus however much this Rit dye costs, $6 or $7. I am leaning towards doing the fairy house thing though, because I'm looking around and like the fabric, they don't have anything I would want for like a sleep mask or the little post-it note thing. They don't have the stuff I would need for that. So I think we're gonna go get fairy house stuff for my calico critters. I picked out the goods. I will show you what they are when I get home. Woohoo! Okay, Michael's was a bust. My gift card's empty. I think my grandma gave me this gift card and texted me like in early January, like, did I give you Michael's gift card for Christmas? I was like, yes. And she was like, okay, good, because I just used one and I wanted to make sure it wasn't yours. I don't even know how that would work, that she used this one that I have, but it's empty. And I don't want to spend 50 of my own dollars on fairy house stuff at the moment. So we're gonna figure out something else for the solo date. So I'm gonna head home. We're gonna pick something else to do together. I have plenty of things. I didn't even need to come to the store to do this. I just thought it'd be fun because I had the gift card. So there's absolutely something I can still craft. I need to eat some lunch first because I'm starving to death. It's noon. And then we'll continue our solo date. Woohoo! It's been a couple hours. I ate some lunch, did some laundry. I'm feeling much better now. I was a bit annoyed, if you couldn't tell. What is Puddle doing? Hey, that one's Puddle. You haven't met her yet. That's Puddle. Things weren't going the way I was planning for them to go, but that's okay. Just had to take a second. Welcome to my craft room. This is my craft corner. Well, the whole room is craft dedicated, but this is my specific working area. I was trying to come up with a new craft for us to do, and I was thinking, what kind of craft do people like to do on dates? And I was thinking about all of the videos I see on TikTok of people making the horrendous portraits of each other and how funny it is revealing them. Well, there's only one person here. So I'll make a portrait of myself, and then I'm also not a painter. I don't even enjoy painting. So we're gonna make a paper cutout portrait. And so it's not gonna look realistic or anything. It's just gonna be fun, silly. And then I'm gonna hang it on my wall. You see, I've already got my caricature right there. I'm gonna make it, I love self-portraits or just portraits of me in general. I don't care if other people make them. I love being perceived in different physical media forms. So we're gonna make another one. My sister made a clay me that I'm gonna hang up on my wall too. Very excited about it. So we're gonna add another portrait. Yay! I will say, I've made a couple paper portraits before. I'm making one of my cat right now. I'll show you. I'm making one of my cat Nifty right now, and I will recommend to use cardstock over construction paper and to use like tacky glue, like gold craft glue instead of Elmer's glue or any of that stuff, because with the cardstock, it's the perfect, I don't know, it just works so well. There's no like wrinkling. Like I made myself before, kind of crazy looking. I made myself before with like thinner paper, or no, this one is cardstock. I used Elmer's glue for this one, and just look how wrinkly it is. And I even like put books on top of it and everything like that. Don't like it. So for this one, I used tacky glue, and it's perfectly flat. So if you decide to do this with me, I recommend craft glue. And I don't like using a brush for it because I don't like the bristles getting stuck. I just use a little, oh, that's nice, it broke. I just use like a little rubber for the glue, because then you can peel it off at the end. You don't have to wash the glue out of the bristles. Highly recommend. So that's what we're gonna do. Yay! Woohoo! And then you'll be the person I reveal it to at the end, but it's not really gonna be a surprise because you'll be here with me making it. Obviously for Valentine's Day, you need Valentine snacks. So we're gonna have some snacks joining the party. I've got some yummy things. I've got popcorn and chocolate covered strawberries. I might have some tea. All you need for paper portrait, paper, this is all my cardstock because I do this a lot. Glue, any kind of glue you want. I prefer tacky glue, pencil, and scissors. Now that's really all you need. I do have a couple other things that I like to add. So I have some felt for like decoration if I want it, or like, yeah, just felt. I also have an X-Acto knife, and I have like tweezers for tiny pieces. Well, this is for the glue. I put the glue in here, and then first thing I need to figure out though is what color my skin is gonna be. Skin color wise, I don't know what I want to do. I have gray, pink, blue, or green. We'll do pink. We'll do pink. I like to pull up some pictures just for reference because I can't picture stuff in my head. So I just like to have some pictures for reference, just for like general kind of shapes. Obviously it's not gonna look realistic, so I don't need it to like be perfect. This is the picture I'm using, just a good like straight on picture of me. So you can see face shape, eye shape, that kind of stuff. Does it look like me? That's fine. It's pretty ovular, but that's okay. I'm gonna cut it out, and I think I'm gonna do my neck too. I think I should probably add my neck. With paper portraits, you obviously can, if you want to, get like super detail oriented and like take your time and like make things even, everything like that. That's not how I roll. I draw it on the paper, cut it out, glue it, don't even think about it. Because for me, that always turns out better, so I don't have time to overthink it. Neck! Let's get gluing. See, it looks, we're twins. Hair, are we going green? What about gray? We can do gray. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, we'll do that. Put this on the paper and then trace out how I want my hair. It's just gonna go behind me. Got my hair. That looks nice. We can do it with every step. See, don't we look alike? Where the piece I cut out, I'm gonna trace the head shape onto the gray paper so I have an easier time drawing bangs. Yeah, this is good. Okay, found ones I like. We have bangs now. We gotta do face. And I have snacks now too. I got the snacks out. Chocolate covered strawberries from Kroger's. He has to smell all my food. Delish. Okay, So we've got our bangs done. I've got a picture pulled up of myself just staring at it. Hey girl, looking good. We gotta do some facial features. So I think for these eyeballs, I don't think that'd work for a person. I think that'd look creepy for a person, like no eyelids, you know? I think I should do a darker pink since my skin is light pink. I'm just doing tweezers and some glue. I'm gonna put the whites of the eyes on first. Guys, I don't know yet if I want to do eyebrows. We'll have to see. But we desperately need some irises. I think we'll do dark gray because my eyes are like a dark gray blue, and I think black would be too harsh, so I think dark gray is good. Okay, it looks fine to me in person. How does it look to you? See, that's fine. Maybe no eyebrows then. We'll have to see. I'll do eyebrows like last or something. I don't know. What should we do next? Nose? What kind of nose do I want? I might go to Pinterest for inspiration because I don't think I want to do like a realistic nose. So I'll probably do the same color as my eyelids and just do a little nosy nose. What is the general shape of my nose? Okay. Muppet nose. Yep, we've got it. Muppet nose. You can't see it. I'll show you. Muppet nose. Look. Muppet nose. Muppet nose. Muppet nose. Yeah! And then for my mouth, I don't know if you've noticed, I have very thin lips. So we gotta make tiny mouth. Tiny mouth. Is it long though? Ah. No, I feel like it only comes out like halfway under my eyes. Yes! Look at her. She's beautiful. Yes, Dovelo! Guys, that's me. Normally that's what my bangs look like, and sometimes that's what my hair looks like. We're twins. Should I add blush? Like little circles? Or no? Well, I can just cut it out and dry it. Oh yes, we'll do that. That looks nice. Look at her. She's so beautiful. Am I gonna do glasses is the question. I don't think so. Should I do eyebrows? I feel like my eyebrows are such a big part of my face though because they're dark. So we're probably done. Eyebrows. Oh my god, that looks great. Guys, this is easy. Easy. Okay, now I need some clothing. What kind of shirt? Should I do a felt shirt? I think so. Maybe I should do a green shirt to match my hair since my hair is green. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I drew on the shape of the shirt I want. I'm gonna cut out everything below it and then I'm gonna glue this to the felt. I covered the back in tacky glue. Now I'm gonna press it on the felt and then put a bunch of heavy books on top of it. Got like my Galliano book of embroidery book right on top, beading book right on top. So now it's on the felt, covered in glue, bunch of books on top. I'm just gonna let it sit here for as long as possible. I'd prefer until it dries, but it doesn't have to be fully dry. I'll be back when it's done. She's all dry now. She stayed flat. I got excited and put her in a frame, and I'll show you. Wow, amazing. And I was looking at it and I was like, I like it, but something looks off. I realized I forgot to give her a soul. Okay, like, so we gotta give her a soul, so then she'll be good. She's also pretty plain, but it's okay. Like, come on. Soulless. Soulless. The best and only way to add a soul is to just add little white spots on the eyes, just little reflections on the eyes, and it fixes everything. You just cut out some little circles of white, put it on your eyeball, and then you're good to go. And then I might do little like oblong, you know. It's not perfect yet because it's still drying, but like, see, it just makes it all so much better. Now she has a soul. Now I have a soul. And that soul's gonna be trapped on my wall. At this point, once everything's nice, flat, and dry, if you want to add any details with either paper, marker, crayons, sometimes I'll do like oil pastels. You can totally do that to add just some, I don't know, depth and definition in there. I think I might leave her a plain Jane. Maybe I'll add, I'm kind of liking the plain Jane actually. But look, just like, just a little glisten in the eyeballs makes everything better. Look at that, that looks great. Look. Oh, wonderful. Can't you tell that we're twins? This is me. Looks nothing like me, but that's okay. It's me in essence. It's the essence of me. I have looked like this before, I promise. I promise I've looked like this. The bangs and the gray hair and the no glasses. This has been something. I promise I've looked like this before. It kind of looks like my sister. Whatever, man, I like it. And it's gonna look great on my wall. I think it's because I don't think I've ever looked so like chill before, you know? I've never looked so calm. I've never been so, even that's too much. See, that's my best try at matching this vibe. Because it's not sad, it's like, thank you for joining my solo date. I had so much fun. Crafts, chocolate covered strawberries, and cats. That is truly a dream Valentine's date. I hope that you take yourself out on a date, and it doesn't have to be Valentine's Day, just in general. Do solo dates. I like to do them. I like to do them a lot. But like every couple months, take yourself out on a date. It's really good to be able to enjoy your own company, and it's really good to know how to like hanging out with yourself, because you're stuck with yourself until you die, so you might as well like yourself. So enjoy a solo date, and I will see you next time. Bye!